As promised, the third video. I am so mentally exhausted though. Wanna go to bed, I wanna sleep. But it's too early. And I'm just gonna wake up an hour later and not gonna sleep till like 2 a.m. I don't want that. Got school tomorrow. Rain begins to power as Ayaka and I turn toward Lisa. She and the four anomalies are wreaking havoc in the town center. Lisa, wait! Lisa slowly turns around. Why are you still here? There's nothing you can do to convince me to stop. I know what happened to your parents. Her eyes widen, and whip the wind whipping by us begins to slow. You're lying. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind pushes me back. Legacy. Ayaka jumps behind me to keep me from flying away, and both of us plant our feet on the ground. My skin stings. I look down and realize that the debris in the wind is creating tiny cuts on my skin. Lisa, you have to believe us. It's true. Your parents were taken away from you, right? They were. Those evil people took them. I know. You were experimented on, and so were your parents. They were brought to a different place than you. When others found out what was happening, you were locked away, and your parents, they were saved. What? Some AIC scientists spoke out against how your parents were being treated just because they were anomalies. Those same scientists handed to no, those same scientists banded together and released them, even if they knew the AIC would fire them in the process. Sadly, you got left behind. But you somehow survived. You mean they didn't kill my parents? Some people wanted to, but they didn't let them. Just like how Hiroshi wouldn't have me or Riko killed, or how Ayaka gave me a chance to prove myself. My parents are okay. The clouds begin to part and the temperature warms. Legacy, it's working. She's listening. As Lisa's anger begins to fade, I step closer. I know you have been hurt, Lisa. What happened to you back then was unforgivable. But the answer isn't revenge. This world can be ugly and cruel, but there's good in it as well. And the only way we can make it even better is by working together. I have been alone for so long, and I still don't know where my parents are. I'm scared. I'm scared that people will hurt me and that those I like will be taken away. Lisa's body begins to move. Her frame turns smaller and smaller, and soon she's back to being a little girl. Tears stream down her cheeks as she rubs her eyes. I don't want to be left alone anymore. I don't want to be scared anymore. You don't have to be, Lisa. When I was young, I lost my parents in a fight with anomalies. Like you, I developed a hatred for the opposite kind. I didn't want to get hurt anymore, nor did I want anyone else to get hurt. I thought that the answer was to fight without hesitation, but now I realize that it's wrong. Every time I hurt an anomaly, I'm just continuing the cycle of violence. I believe we can stop it together, but first we need to stop what you're doing now. I don't want to I don't want there to be any more fighting either. Then let's end this, Lisa. But how can you be sure all of this will stop? Because of hope. Or do I wanna make a move? Nah, bro. Hope. Hope. Anything is possible with enough hope. No, I can hope to have superpowers. I should have chosen the other one. I can hope as hard as I wish to have superpowers. It would never happen. No one, even if like the whole planet has hopes in like one person, gaining superpowers. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Gotta be more realistic. Or magic. Even when the situation is grim and dire, we can always look toward a brighter tomorrow. When I first started out at the AIC, I thought there was only one way to do things. But thanks to Hiroshi and Rico, I learned that there was another way. I learned the same too, because Legacy never gave up on me and eventually changed my mind. Lisa looks at me softly, and the wind continues to weaken. You really think hope can solve all of this? I know it can. I'm finally face to face with Lisa. Her tears continue to flow, but she looks at me with a smile. I believe you, Lexi. She jumps forward and hugs me tightly. I knew you'd come around, Lisa. Thank you, big bro. Lisa continues to sob, but I rub her back soothingly as she lets it all out. Finally, the clouds fully part and give way to the clear moonlight. I feel like Lisa was the sister that I always wanted but never had. I want a little sister now. Damn it. I'm done with this. Finally, the clouds fully part and give way to the clear moonlight. The anomalies around us stop fighting. Instead, they turn away and slowly leave. Legacy, the anomalies. It's okay, Ayaka. I think they just want to find peace. Yeah, I think you're right. Ayaka smiles softly as the anomalies disappear. Legacy, Ayaka. Rico and Min run toward us. Rico, what are you doing up? Rico refused to stay put. The moment I finished applying first aid, she jumped up and rushed over here. I was ready to fight, but the scanner showed all the signals getting weaker. Now I can see why. Is Lisa alright? Yeah. Legacy managed to calm her down. It's all because I knew Lisa would do the right thing in the end. Right, Lisa? Lisa? I received no response. I looked back only to find that she's falling asleep. She passed out. Not surprising. She used so much energy. Where are all the other anomalies? Once Lisa stopped fighting, they decided to leave, and we decided to let them go. I have a feeling they were listening to the conversation. They must have been convinced by Legacy's words too. Ayaka gives me a warm smile, and I nod in return. Yeah. Tonight's chaos is finally over. It's been a couple of weeks since the incident at the town square, but now I have become more accustomed to the ways of the AIC. Legacy, you're here. Lisa runs up to me, laughing and hugs me. What should I do? Yes, child. Oh my god. Cute. I quickly pick Lisa up and lift her in the air. She jiggles and as I toss her before catching her again. Legacy, you're throwing me up too high. I haven't played with you in a while. I'm trying to make up for it. Lisa laughs again, and I set her down. That was fun. I miss playing with you a lot. So have I. How have you been doing, by the way? I'm doing great. Mr. Hiroshi has been teaching me lots and lots. She's a good learner. I turn around to see someone else enter the room. The researchers are making some great strides with Lisa. Not unlike Rico, she has a rapidly growing intelligence, and her abilities are unlike anything we have ever seen before. I'm glad things have been working smoothly then. After the incident, the AIC had to take charge of cleaning up, which involved the mass wiping of most people's memories. However, they agreed to spare Lisa on the condition that they could do research on her. Hiroshi promised that, unlike me, These tests would be humane. In exchange, Lisa would be given a place to stay. Everyone here at the ASC is so friendly. Whenever we're done with work, they let me play with Ajaka and Rico. But I still have a lot of homework to do. You'll help later, won't you, big bro? If I have the time. Why don't you run along, Lisa? Legacy and I have some things to discuss. Aw, okay. But we're playing next time, okay, Legacy? You got it. She happily skips away. I'm sorry for calling you on your day off, but I wanted you to hear the news in person. We believe we may know where Lisa's parents are. Really? We did some digging, and her abilities match anomalies in a city the next region over. Lisa's ability to influence other anomalies has also helped us in a new way. Might be getting closer to learning how to communicate with less intelligent anomalies. This means it will be easier to pacify them without using violence or containing them. That sounds great. Suffice to say, Lisa could be a useful asset if ever a mission takes us to her parents. But I thought it would be better to ask you if you feel Lisa should be involved with this. I think about it. She deserves. Lisa's been separate from her parents for a long time. I think she deserves the right to see them and go on the journey with us. She's also extremely powerful. She will be a great asset. Those are both fair arguments. I'll definitely bring it up with the others then. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I take it that you have other places to be. Enjoy your day off, Legacy. Thanks, Hiroshi. After saying goodbye to both Hiroshi and Lisa, I get ready for my next destination. Nice. I have been planning this day for quite some time now. I'm finally going to spend some quality time with the person I care about the most. That person is Ayaka. I run toward the amusement park entrance. Ayaka is already there, tapping her foot. Legacy, you're late. She pouts, but it feels different from how she usually looks when she's angry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be late. Ayaka squeaks. It's fine. Just so long as you don't make a habit out of it. Unlike at work, I can't sanction you for being tardy. I promise to try harder. Are you ready to go inside? Yeah. I was quite surprised to learn there was a second amusement park nearby. One that isn't abandoned and full of anomalies. It'll be a nice change of pace. Come on, let's go. Ayaka extends her arm toward me, and I don't hesitate to grasp her hand. The two of us enter the amusement park. There are so many rides. I have no idea what to pick first. How about the roller coaster? Roller coaster? Isn't that a little string? Oh, Ayaka. You're scared of roller coasters? Of heights? Me too. I feel you. Are you scared? No way. Why would an agent like myself be scared of a little ride like that? Then let's try it. Ayaka squeaks and pouts before crossing her arms huffily. Fine, but I'm holding onto your arm super tight. Got it? For your safety, I mean. Right. Hey. After waiting in line for a few minutes, we're finally on the roller coaster. It slowly makes its way up the first major hill. It slowly makes its way up the first major hill. As we descend, Ayaka screams. It's going so fast. Hold me, Legacy. I laugh as I link arms with her to keep her from feeling bad. Nah, bro, when I'm in a roller coaster, I don't trust nobody. I am grabbing those iron thingies that I put for you to hold. Like my life depends on it. Because it depends. Even after we exit the ride, her cheeks are still pink. You're so cute when you're flustered, Ayaka. Shut up, I wasn't scared, okay? Still, it was nice holding on to you during the ride. I could almost feel your heartbeat. Want to go on more rides then? You can hold me all you want, if it's okay with you. I'm having way too much fun now. We try out a few more rides and then we visit the stalls and play the fair games. As the sky gets dark, I smile to myself. I know the perfect place to end our date. Really? Follow me. I bring Ayaka to the Ferris wheel and we get on. As we ascend, a beautiful view of the night sky appears. This is so stunning. I didn't realize how lovely the town looked from up high. It's why I knew you'd like it. You're always saying you don't get up much. Ayaka smiles warmly, and you always find new ways to surprise me, Legacy. It's strange, you know? I was so certain I would never be able to trust you when we first met, but now I feel like there's no one else I want to be with more than you. Isn't it funny how I wanted to knock out the person who would eventually be my boyfriend? Yeah, that was one of the reasons I chose you. I laugh. It is, isn't it? It was all worth it, because now I get to do this. I lean in and kiss her on the lips. Yaka kisses me back deeply and pulls me closer. Soon I'm like, I was caught in 4K. And yeah, about the closet falling. They spent a couple of hours fixing it in my room so I couldn't finish the video. Until now that they left me to deal with this mess. It's a hot mess. I don't even know which are my clothes and my mom because the wardrobe is so big that my mom also uses it. She has a lot of stuff as well. And she buys my clothes, so. And we have different styles. Yeah, it's not going well for me. Anyway. Ayaka kisses me back deeply and pulls me closer. Soon I'm leaning over her against the car seat. Her face is flushed pink in the moonlight. Ayaka smiles and looks up at me. I love you, Lexi. I'm happy I got to meet you. I love you too, Ayaka. We kiss once more just as we reach the top of the Ferris wheel. It's a beautiful sight for a beautiful moment. The next morning, I wake up feeling refreshed. Yesterday was amazing. I'm so glad I took that day off from work. Suddenly, my phone starts beeping loudly. Speaking of work, I pick up my phone and answer it. Legacy, I'm glad you joined. I'm glad you picked up. We have detected another anomaly, and we need you to come in right away. I'm on it. I switch in my gear and head out the door. I know my life isn't the same as before now that I'm an AIC agent, but it's the path I have chosen. If I can make the world a better place for everyone, then I'll give it my all. I thought I can't do the other endings with Lucy and Misako like today, but oh well, maybe tomorrow then. Oh yeah, and I could do this one, but it's way too late for that. See you guys.